I am optimistic, positive, and excited about chiropractic, reaching people with my practice and building an exceptional life of productivity, prosperity, and generosity while filled with love, fitness, and fun. My purpose is to become a smarter, more powerful, power meaning what? Your ability to make your life the way you want it. That's what power is. More capable, driven, and a superior version of yourself by ever increasing your awareness, your knowledge, understanding, motivation, hands-on skill, communication skill, and mastery in the art of exceptional living, having an exceptional practice and an exceptional home life. Every single podcast, when you train with me, causes you to naturally attract great new and high-value patients. Makes you more capable at motivating and persuading people. Empowers you to make smarter, long-term decisions. And of course, energizes you physically, mentally, and financially. Well, we're coming off an incredible training weekend. It starts out with a workshop that happens on Friday evening. It's an optional training for those that happen to be arriving into town. And it's also available on Zoom, and people can also buy the recording of a 2-hour workshops we do on Friday, always with a specific topic. The topic this time happened to be patient education. And so much could be said about this. Those of you listening who maybe have been in practice over 15 years will recall when patient education was everything. Everybody had incredible handouts. Everybody did a spine class. Everybody did a doctor's report. Everybody did an orientation. Everybody was giving out educational material all the time. Everybody was mailing educational material. Everybody was doing screenings. Everybody was doing talks in schools, talks in companies, talks in gyms, talks in churches. And really the biggest practices ever were built on incredible patient education. Why? Because everybody knew what you did. So they could refer people to you. And they trusted you. And this training last weekend, the topic of the day was trust. You realize this? And I wasn't as aware of it as I am now after we had our Navy SEAL friend, Ray Cash Care, share it in front of the entire filled diamond ballroom at the JW Marriott at the Mall of America. People are scared to come in and see you. People are scared. They're scared of the unknown. They don't know if you're going to be nice. They don't know if you're going to be reassuring. They don't know if it's going to be safe. They don't know what it's going to cost. They don't know if they're going to be put in an uncomfortable physical situation. They don't know. Nobody around your office knows what it's like to come to you unless they're already a patient or they hear it from a patient. Because how are we educating? Now, we live in a modern world where video has taken over. Used to be at one point in time, there were like 2 channels on TV. That was it. And then you went and maybe watched a movie in a movie theater. You believe that? And then all of a sudden we had some video games come out. Video games on the TV. Cable TV. It was very difficult to make videos. You had to have some sort of cassette recorder. It was expensive. It was cumbersome. It was slow. And now look at today. you could watch literally 100 little videos in an hour. More videos in 1 hour on different topics than you could see, I don't know, in months or a year 40 years ago. So your mind and my mind and everybody else's mind and eyes are bombarded with video, with everybody fighting to what? Educate you to give them your money, or for you to believe their agenda, or for you to see things their way, or for you to go, hey, that person is cool, as people on social media are begging for attention. Look at me, I'm awesome. It's hilarious, isn't it? People taking pictures of some outfit they're wearing, looking for validation, or pictures of some dinner, like looking for validation for what they eat. Just realize how crazy this all is. I saw some sort of research the other day where they asked a bunch of females if they had a great boyfriend and they had Instagram and they could only have one of the two. Every single one of them said they would get rid of the boyfriend and keep the Instagram. Does that not tell you the state of mind of the corruption of humanity today? Here's the point. Or what's the point? The point is, video is the ultimate tool because eyes are the ultimate sense. So, here we are today with the opportunity to use video to educate people in the office, before they come to the office, on social media, on your website, YouTube. And I recommend every chiropractor have a little 5-video series. And these videos need only be like a minute long. Then you could have other videos that were longer on that same topic, but little bullet-sized videos, 5 of them. Like welcome to our office, video before the main part of the report, video about how chiropractic works, video about why you recheck the spine, video why it's important to continue care, basically 5 little videos. Relatively high-level group of chiropractors on Friday evening. The room is basically full, plus a bunch of people on Zoom. Here's me, Tory the consultant, that's made over 1,000 videos. Actually, I've made way over that, but on my website alone, I have over 900 videos on how to do everything for chiropractors. I believe I have more videos on how to do everything for chiropractors than every other consultant combined. But that's one thing that makes us unique. So I asked the group who in here has their little 5-video series for their patients. How many hands go up? None. Not a single one. Everybody has a cell phone that can make video easily. Everybody has a website they can put video on easily and then email it to patients accordingly. Everybody realizes they're watching videos all the time, and that's just the way everything is done. None of them have any videos educating patients about chiropractic, educating the public about chiropractic. When's the last time you actually saw a social media video that was like real chiropractic versus non-chiropractic nonsense? And I could just start ripping on it here, but I won't. These chiropractors that jump on social media and they're like showing stretches or cupping or whatever other stuff that somehow contaminated and infiltrated the chiropractor office, and that's what they're making a video. Listen carefully, everybody. You only make videos on problems where you personally and chiropractic are the solution. Problem, you are the solution. That is the formula for like nearly all video making you will do. You bring up problem that is a chiropractic problem where you are the solution, not 50 other things are the solution. Or 20 other things or stuff you do so you don't have to come in. That doesn't make any sense. It's problem solution. Are you suffering from debilitating migraine headaches? Many times pressure caused by vertebrae that are subluxated in the neck and possibly other areas of the spine can be the outright cause or contribute to debilitating chiropractic. Well, can you tell? It's one of those days again. Let's see here. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. That's seven. It's 7.5 hours I've been talking solid nonstop. Call for 7.5 hours straight. Your jaw gets sore. You start to fumble your words. Debilitating headaches. Then you come back in and say, did you know that chiropractic adjustments to vertebrae that are causing this pressure have been shown, and I've personally seen it hundreds of times in my own office, to completely change the lives of those suffering with debilitating migraine headaches? Problem, you are the solution. Consultations are always absolutely free. You can call or just stop in when we're open, and I will be happy to visit with you. And you can go right down the spine chart. Problem, and you are the solution. Not nonsense like you're trying to entertain people with whatever. Chiropractic, do you realize how incredible chiropractic is? Have you had like a legitimate subluxation and you got it adjusted and you walked away and went, wow, that completely changed my life? Chiropractic is as legit as the sun is hot. It's unbelievable. But yet we have a bunch of chiropractic people that want to talk about everything but chiropractic. All this other bubblegum nonsense that anybody can do. A trainer can do. A therapist can do. Anybody. Would you waste your time with that? You got lightning bolts in your hands, for crying out loud. Let's talk about what those lightning bolts can do for a human being, for kids, for athletic people, for seniors, men, women, all ages. And go right down the spine chart. We have the ultimate handout of a spine chart in the history of chiropractic for our clients. You just go right down that thing. You can go vertebra by vertebra. You want to make some videos? Just start with C1, talk about it, and basically say, why don't you come in and see if you have a problem with your C1? Then go to C2. Any sort of a named thing. Think about this for a second. What do chiropractic adjustments do? We have the ability here through chiropractic adjustments to have a positive effect on any conceivable thing that the spinal cord and the spinal nerve system goes to, because we can access that through the vertebra through spinal adjustments, and beyond that, because the vertebra being adjusted is going to have an effect on the brain. Cerebral spinal fluid circulation, which also has an effect on the brain, affecting posture and balance and mobility and flexibility and circulation, and arresting degeneration, stimulating nerve power, restoring nerve power, balancing nerve power. It's unbelievable. It is impossible to list all the different things that chiropractic adjustments can help. Is that not unbelievable? We have one condition, we have one method of approach, adjustments, but yet literally an unlimited number of positive effects. And chiropractors run around with an inferiority complex, afraid to tell people what it costs. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Then there's people that are selling stuff that's completely useless and doesn't do anything, and they're willing to stand there and sell it and believe in it and jack the price up, and they just humming along all happy. And then here's the chiropractor with lightning bolts in their hands, isn't quite sure if they should tell somebody they need, some adjustments to change their life. So let's understand this. Chiropractic awesomeness, and of course our ability to let people know what we do. New patients. Has it occurred to you that your new patients are simply a percentage of the number of people who know you? And of the ones who know you, those are the ones that happened to trust you. So how can you get more people to know you? And how can you get more people to trust you? Well, to trust you, they're going to have to see you. Nobody's going to the chiropractor. But people go to the website. The first thing they're looking for is, where's the chiropractor so I can see if I can trust them. That's what they're looking for. Do they look smart? They look educated? They look capable? You ready for this? Do they look nice? People are afraid to go to your office because they're not sure if you're going to be nice to them. People love to go where people are nice. Think about yourself. Whether you're being greeted at a gym or at a dental office, running to FedEx to mail something, how incredible it is to just be around somebody who is nice and who is skilled. So when you're nice, that gets people to trust you. And when people trust you, they can come and see you. And they trust you and they come and see you, they learn to trust you even more, and they can tell other people to come in and see you. And you start to build this chiropractic empire with such momentum you can't even slow it down. Patient education. We have a 5-phase system for this. A little bit too involved to address here on a short podcast, but it's very simple. If your people coming into your office don't know what you do, how you do it, why you do it, what's going on, and everything that they need to know or you would want them to know, how could they continue care or really refer the masses? So patient education, the lost thing. Before it was massive, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Then insurance came out and all the chiropractors got lazy and they just started to focus on how they could bill insurance companies and make money. So the patient education went in the toilet because it was unnecessary because people would come in because somebody else was paying for it. See, if you have people that are going to be paying for their care, they're going to have to know a little bit more than somebody who has somebody else paying for their care. See that? And if you want people to pay more for their care, well, they're going to have to know a little bit more. So if they're going to pay for your care, they're going to have to know a little bit. And if you want them to pay more, well, they're going to have to know a little bit more so they can value it more. People that don't have any idea that chiropractic is about power to organs. It's about power to your organs. All the superficial stuff, those are the side effects of chiropractic. Someone's back pain going away, that's the side effect of chiropractic. The real deal is the power going to your organs that you can't feel until you really have a problem, right? So we want to get better at patient education, and that's a whole topic all to itself. And then, of course, the point of trust. What does it take for you to trust somebody? I mean, really, you have to see them. You're going to have to read some things that are right. And you have to trust how they operate, trust the fee system, maybe trust the service after the sale. There's a lot of things you're going to have to trust before you make decisions. I'm going to jump on a plane back to my place in Florida here in a couple hours. Where's their trust? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to trust that there's going to be a couple pilots that are going to fly a plane. People I don't know, and my life is completely in their hands. Look at that trust. Which means I have to trust their educational system. I have to trust their training, trust their certifications, trust the system. And we want people to be able to trust us. See, we automatically trust the pilot, don't we? Do people automatically trust the chiropractor? Never. You're going to have to earn the trust, right? So it starts with every image that people see. It starts with the pictures in your office. It starts with what you're wearing, of course. It starts with any referrals. It starts with testimonials. It starts with social media validation and all of those things. Because when people trust you, they want to come in and see you. Another point here. What do chiropractic adjustments do? It's basically unlimited, but you can't say that because people will freak out, but it's true. But let me boil it down to the 5 main things. This is at least how I would say it to a patient. You can modify this however you want. But I have learned how to communicate in a way that people actually get it. Now, I will have things worded a certain way, and people will go and change it to the way that they like because they like it, but they don't realize that now nobody understands it. They like it better because they're unaware of what a patient has to hear for comprehension. But I'm particularly good at that. I'm particularly good at selecting the right words to get comprehension in human beings. Bill, adjustments, one of the first things that happens is it relieves pressure that's built up in the spine. You hear that crunch, that's relieving pressure that's built up in the spine. And of course, as we make adjustments, it's good for your mobility, improves flexibility in those joints. And of course, more mobility is good for your circulation because your circulation, in many cases, is hanging on your flexibility, especially your neck and the spine itself. And of course, more mobility and better circulation, that's good to slow, many cases arrest, the degeneration process. Good for your longevity. And of course, the biggie is it stimulates nerve power, restores nerve power. Remember now, your brain has got voltage coming down the spinal cord going out to all the organs and glands and muscles and everything, and we've got to make sure that the nerve holes are wide open so you have full power. So those are the 5 main things. Okay? Pressure, mobility, circulation, degeneration prevention, nerve power. See, in other words, you have to educate people of what the adjustment's doing. Otherwise, they just think you're popping their back. Or they just think they're sticking a needle in someone's arm. Or they're just popping pills. But here we can educate, and people don't know what the popping your back does, what its capabilities are. Because you have to tell them. You got to educate them. And you can't sit there and have a conversation with everybody on every visit, so you might as well just put it in a video. What do spinal adjustments do? Okay, and you make a nice little video that's 1 to 3 minutes long doing what I just described, and there it is. And you email it to your people, and believe me, if they've got something bugging them, they're going to watch it. I got a quick video for you that's going to help you get better faster. Believe me, if I've got a problem, I'm going to watch it, especially when it's only 78 seconds long. And it came from somebody that I'm going to be paying money to, or that I'm going to be reviewing x-rays with the next day or something like that. I had someone say, oh, I don't have any videos. People really don't watch them. Oh, people are watching videos all day long. They're just not watching yours. Because there's something about your videos that makes it so they don't want to watch them. But they're watching videos all day long. So the video has to really be organic and natural and real and relevant to something that matters to them. Because when something matters to the person, they will watch it. If you show me something about offshore powerboating, I'm going to watch it. You show me something about makeup, I don't care. But if I got headaches and you have something about headaches, I'm going to watch it. So that's why we have to have a variety of videos so we can have the right material for the right person at the right time to explain, to educate them, to get them to trust us so they can come and see us, so they can refer other people to us, and everybody can enjoy chiropractic for a lifetime. Tory out.